I saw a couple things that kind of, rubbed me the wrong way that came into my feed this rising. It's almost like something is just so broken. Um it's like while America, the feminine epitome of what America is or who she is being cast aside. And America is being broken. It's almost giving me the eye of Providence energy. It's giving me the energy of people playing victim. There has to be something with a father figure that's not existing anymore. And this has been these people's plan all along. Like I said, I feel like it was a sinful, lustful nation. I feel like for the main daughter or the oldest daughter or eldest daughter or son or whatever I am, being cast out or blocked out from an empire. And this just could be, like I said, Satan. I kept on hearing on the way back from dropping my daughter off, Satan was God's most beautiful angel until he went against God. Now, this is giving me the energy of many different things. And again, somebody can tell me if I'm wrong, because obviously the point of it all was to leave the person that would be the future president, which could be something about a daughter. Now, again, we have to look at it a different way, but a daughter of like a king or, Martin Luther King, they said his daughter would be president in 2024. Now, I've shown you guys images of me looking like King, right? King has a phenotype of the people in my family for some reason. Now, I don't know. It's almost like somebody wanted somebody to gain, not the world, okay, and lose their soul, because that's not what I feel like the world system is something that the lustful nation of men was ruling, using their daughters or sons or whatever as these, apple of these many men's eyes and things like this, even putting them on the same level as God and having these people being worshipped as idols above God. So again, if we were living in this time and people knew who the gods were, I didn't know. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know whatever. All I know is that I'm America. This is America. And I'll do anything to protect my border. So I didn't understand when I was seeing the president letting those people in. I knew something had to be off. Somebody is not somebody. Somebody's an imposter. Something else is going on, because it's just nobody wants to do that. It wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't make any sense. And what America was going through already with the vid and with the job loss, and I guess they said that they did something different when it came to Biden, that they were able to give some jobs. But is the jobs the problem? Are the jobs the problem? People not having those jobs, was that really the problem? It's like I'm seeing like a festering cut or something. There's a cut here. There's a wound. And whatever's going on with the soil or on the soil, even though they're trying to block me mentally, I can still feel it. I can still feel it. I know somebody's trying to do some dark magic or something here, because, that clip of Daenerys, we pulled that Jon Snow is here, or this is this Jon Snow energy, or again, maybe this Jon Snow energy been attached to me this whole time and I didn't know. Because somebody sent me a song, and when I actually looked at the lyrics, it's almost like somebody's trying to say, I've been high, I gotta let you go. I've been hiding in your shadows, afraid of what you think I'm gonna do, blah, 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 or something like this. And I'm like, this sounds like reverse psychology to me. Somebody trying to play victim to me. These people had an upper hand and advantage to me. These even people that work for my father or something like this in the underworld or in another dimension or a mental dimension that I was not privy to. So I feel like this was what the plan was. Whoever is the one, because again, whatever these people doing is not really going to matter. Whatever polls you're talking about is not going to matter. What I feel like, whatever we're doing in the future is God's choice, and that's just what it is. So I don't know. I'm looking at it a different way because I just can't. I was just thinking earlier, like, I just love God. Shit, I don't know what else to do. You know, that's just what I just love God. You know, that's just what, I might don't know exactly how to show it all the time or something like this, but that's just, that's just how I feel. And I'm talking about the one within me. So I feel like there's some type of advancements with this. Like, it's like, it's almost like the young king that was abused and misused by every single person. No father, if somebody that had many fathers or many father-like energies, and nobody took this person under their wings because everybody knew about a prophecy and everybody wanted to be that powerful being other than that person. So they made sure. And I feel like it's just that energy of still I'm rising. I was thinking about the fact, we just talking. I was thinking about the fact of I seen the rising of the Muslim energy in America. Um mm, I don't know. It's almost like everybody was waiting. I feel like Mexico is speaking. I feel like everything that seems foreign to me, being an American, it's never like I treated these people differently, or anything like this. And all the Arabic people that I came in contact with on the surface, they treated me nice. So I don't have no reason to, but whatever you see on the surface or right in front of you is not always what the whole thing is. And I wish people would be able to understand that a little bit more. When it comes to God condemning or something like this, sometimes it was a whole group of people that had to die or be outcast or sent away. Sometimes it was just one person from that group. You know, there's something about somebody feeling like I said, they've been in the shadows, but I feel like these are people that actually are, their names are known worldwide. So who's really in the shadows? Everybody want to do what they want to do. Everybody got their own ulterior motive today. So who's really in the background? Even God is taking a back seat, actually, it's seeming like right now, to Allah or Guadalupe or any other kind of, entity or idol or something these people want to worship. And my thing is, if somebody feel like they've been in the background and they come from another country and they feel like they've been in the background to America and it's time for them to do what they want to do and they want to change the language in America and all these things, there's nothing less for me to say. It's almost like every knee shall bow, and if you don't, leave now. I mean, it's as simple as that. People learned a lot of things here. They made a lot of money here. If they are from a third world country, they would be very beneficial to that third world country to go back and build whatever they want to build, and they could be the queen of their own empire. But the shit just ain't gonna happen here in America, and it's just not even. It's just about me. So because nobody prepared me, because I didn't have anybody invest in me, because I should give up and I should just act like I'm not who I am, and I should just live with this weight on my chest or this weight on my heart for the rest of my life, knowing that I'm supposed to be somebody or doing something to make a change or to save America. It seems like, again, the forefathers before we hit this time as presidents seemed like it seemed like they were going off of something that was artificial or something that was lustful or something like this is what got us in this position. These women feel like they've overstepped. Every other woman feel like she could be the woman for the American man. And so it's kind of, I don't know, I see the world different. I just, maybe it was a reason why I was raised amongst the wolves or something like this. And everybody else, and not treated no kind of way special. Because then nobody can say you're a brat or you walked around here and you act like you own the place. No, only time I really act, I'm going to say though, when I was like, because I told tourists, I'm like, I'm going to prove that these are our families, that this is my family in this Bible. Because that's when I start really having my first part of my awakening is the Bible. And I said, I'm going to prove that some of these black people was already here in America. They didn't come from Africa. And I did just that. And, being someone that didn't even like to read in school, didn't like to read out loud, and I started reading online, you know what I'm saying? I feel like these are moves that I made. Nobody guided me or nothing. It's just something that I did. Did I think that whatever I put out, somebody was waiting to snap it up like a vulture? I didn't think that, but obviously that's probably what was happening here. Somebody wanted me to do the work for free, so they can steal the empire from underneath me. It's just the weirdest thing. And I feel like it's thousands and hundreds and thousands of people in these groups or this ring or whatever, and not one of them thought it was wrong. When all I'm trying to do is secure my borders. It just don't, like I said, I don't know. None of this makes sense. It's almost like God was telling me that some fathers or some of these family members have to fall right now because, they're the reason why some of these people are marching around here like they own this motherfucker, and it's just not right. And I feel like again, when everybody else was drinking and being merry and sleeping around and doing and being fruitful and multiplying, even though I consider myself as Adam, they try to restrict me from being able to do that or put cameras on me or something like this so they can slander and embarrass me or something later on. That's why I said about like these groups or whatever that people get into. It's like, oh, this is all just amongst us, man. We all got to do this to make sure that we're going to be legit. But if they don't really fuck with you, they can overpower you and then exploit you or something anyway. So that's why I don't deal with kind of shit like that. I just think too much far into shit. So if it's my choice, I want to make sure whatever I do is my choice. That I actually thought about it. I actually went into it. I actually joined this group. I knew what was happening when I felt these people's energy around me. But they're not giving America that choice. It's kind of like an invasion. I feel like while these people were working alongside one of these father figures, whether it was somebody in the underworld or behind the scenes or whatever it is, they were doing their own separate thing to ruin me. It's kind of like we could compartmentalize with that energy of Rhaenyra being ruined. When Viserys says, you've ruined her, no man will wed her if you do this. Now in real life, I'd be thinking that could have been, we just gonna pull some cards while we sitting here. Oh, we got these cards. I feel like that could have been something equivalent to somebody in 2023 following up or putting their own surveillance on the president's daughter or on the king's daughter or on God's daughter or son or what. We'll just say son because son just means descendant, meaning it could be it could have been a male or a female. And then building their own case about this person because they knew this man was going to die. You understand what I'm saying? They knew this man. So these is twin flames and whoever they hanging out with, they had to show fake They had to show fake love. Somebody was also keeping a hold of my energy using like some type of spell work or something that this father didn't probably know about to hold on to my energy or do something to my mental, right? And, oh, I think a bird just hit the window. It was a distraction that just threw me off track. Yeah, and I feel like somebody was building up something because these people couldn't stand, and again, like I said, they were trying to hide whatever they were doing to me. Not that this father would have gave a fuck anyways because they were too busy doing what they were doing or doing whatever because, we see it in these movies like, I don't know, maybe you guys do meet up in a damn dungeon at the end of the fucking neighborhood that I used to live in. I fucking don't know. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys meet up in meditation at some time or whatever, and you all speak this shit or something. But, you know, whatever it is, I wasn't a part of it. So this could be also this masculine energy, um, could be, but like I said, what these people thought, they would just give me the abuse, or they would put the dirt on my name, but they will always lift up somebody else in my energy and try to claim that that's me. And that's why I said I could never fuck with no dude. I don't care if they was rich or famous or anything like this, because what these people, what I'm feeling like is, what I'm hearing in the background is, these people always thought they was lower than me, but I always looked up to them. You know what I'm saying? As celebrities or politicians or something like this. So it's like somebody got something, somebody got the script flipped here. How you trying to say that you've been in the dark behind me when I've been seeing you on the stage with millions of people showing up to your shows? Like, who is this? You know what I'm saying? Who is this? Anybody in my family, my immediate family in my home? I've always put my whole, if people in my immediate family in my home, and I've always served them, or, you know, put them before me. I always been a mom that put them before me. A lot of times I've walked around looking like shit to put my children before me. We talk about time, money, energy, resources, whatever it is. You know, so I just don't, you know, and like I said, we're going to talk about all this because what they saying is none of that shit matter. Your character, the content of your character, your values, the fact that you're sitting here speaking, and that's actually how your life is. It's nothing magnificent, but I'm not out here stealing from nobody. I'm not out here killing nobody. I'm not out here trying to slander nobody. I'm not talking about somebody behind their fucking back. I'm going to say what I got to say about anybody, however I want to, whenever I want to say it. And again, it just happens to be nothing that's horrible. We're just trying to, on this channel, like I said, I walk with people on this channel. I don't like that term follower, because I don't know every fucking thing. Yeah, I got God energy in me, but in some of the shit God don't want me to see, or it don't matter to me. And so he don't make me pay attention to it. But, you know, like I said, I don't act like I'm above nobody. Again, if I gotta look to the community that rejected me, or if somebody took my shit from my Akashic records and I gotta look to the tarot land to get the message, you know what I'm saying? What that make me look like? You see, this is what I feel. Somebody's trying to weaken a nation from the inside out. When I woke up this rising, I could feel like it felt like I have a wound in my shoulder or in my chest, like chest pains a little bit. So somebody could have tried to stab me in the chest, but I feel like somebody could have tried to, I don't know, the nearest me, somebody that want to be Jon Snow, or wanted the Jon Snow to be them, or I don't know. I feel like somebody tried to do that, but they already know that it's probably this Blueface or somebody like this that been running rampant throughout being the Daenerys, you know, riding the dragons or something. It's one of these twins, or it's one of these people that's attached to me or something. I wasn't the one, like I said. So if they're even talking about Rhaenyra, they probably, one of my little sisters or fake little sisters was out here running the streets with these people doing this shit, hacking and doing all this other shit. It wasn't me. You understand what I'm saying? So it's even though I can 100%, so maybe they were using my energy. Maybe they were doing these things, asking for these things in my name and running rapid. What I think what Mama D used to say, that they running rampant in the court or something like this, running amok in the court. It's something like that. So I feel like they just wanted to say peekaboo or boo. They wanted to build something alongside this so-called father. They wanted to build something very powerful, very stealth, very hackerish, very something here. This could be somebody that was a spiritual spouse or had a connection to me. These people could have had me wake up to all these energies of people on me or something like this, and cutting them away. And now I have to be the one to feel bad when I'm found out that I can't breathe because motherfuckers is crawling on me. You know, it don't matter though. Like I said, it don't matter because they have already used some type of brainwash. I mean, I feel like America is in a deep motherfucking stew. And if somebody don't realize that, you know, this is it here. This is it. This is what it seems like is brewing here. This is what somebody's either projecting. This is what they want somebody to see. It may not be on as a drastic measures that I'm talking about, but that's just what it seemed like to me. And I already said this, and I was respectful. I already said this. something like this, prophesied something like this a couple years back, I try to be respectful. It even, it's kind of like that reverse psychology. When the leaders, when I first started, I could tap into their energy. It wasn't nothing that I was trying to do. God was just letting me see. You know, I didn't get all big headed about it. Didn't. It was like nothing to me. And, you know, I feel like that's how I became a target to them. And that's really why they tried to silence me. But then again, I don't know, y'all, because it seemed like it seemed like now they need me to tell them something, and it's like you try to ruin my brain. You're and I feel like somebody is trying to make it to be that temple that shall not be rebuilt. I feel like that's what they're doing. But this is the only thing here that can change the dynamic. Somebody wants you to do it quick. It's like, say somebody was dying in the hospital and it's like, hurry up and pull the plug. She's suffering. But the doctors ain't saying that. You the only motherfucker saying this, she's suffering. Why do you want me to hurry up and pull the plug? But this is the person that hit the person in the head in the first place while they're in the hospital. And the whole time they're like, oh, we just need to pull the plug. We need to pull the plug, man. What y'all waiting for? She could be suffering. And the whole time a miracle happened, a dream or a vision come to you and let you know that that's the motherfucker that hit her in the head in the first place. And that's why she wants you to pull the plug. You know, something like that. As a matter of fact, hitting in the head, that remind me of when we was living in the Greens or whatever. Because when we were living in the Greens, and I remember my play sister, and it's funny because her energy, I see her in Cardi, and her energy I see, and so these men could get mad at me. These men were supposed to be serving me, right? So these men can get mad because they chose these women or whatever you want, but I'm not even gonna let the man that chose one of these women and let them get in their head with this witchcraft and all this shit even ruin anything, because they can go too. This is what we talking about. We talking about a mass exodus from motherfucking heaven, and mass exodus from this land for motherfuckers that think that they want to come against America because you got somebody over here that's literally in front of your face telling you how they want to be the world leader over America in fucking America. So if you feel like if you're not American and you feel like you can't breathe in America and you got billions of dollars in your fucking pocket and millions of album sales, I'm pretty sure you could take that shit right back to wherever you came from and you can create your own industry, music industry right there. And if you feel like all your women flyer and you feel like all your women, you know what I'm saying, can rap and flow, that's the perfect thing. It's the perfect time to get back there, open up some shit, you know, start producing something in your own land and create something from there. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm not even trying. Again, America. I'm even looking at the industry of stocks. You know, I feel like they've been trying to think about a way to sell me up the river, and maybe again these motherfuckers owe me. So again, I feel like, yeah, I feel like that. And I feel like this whole Tatiana universe that they got going on here, where they're creating these thoughts and promoting them or something, that's just fueling the fire on the part when we're talking about the Islamic growth here and how powerful it's becoming. And yeah, they're gonna let you do exactly what you're doing. They're gonna let you uplift women that's acting and doing certain kind of thing and create a nation, because that's a reason. It's problem, reaction, solution. Oh, we gotta get in here, the body count. And bitches be on there, yeah, your body count, your body count. And now you know who the fuck is working with them. You see Candace Owens and shit like that. And these men that flew you out and shit like this is what it is. Why God, I'm not gonna be like, God, why you ain't let me get flown out to get this or something like this. With my twin flame, I could see why my twin flame was not able to connect with me, or we weren't able to get to know each other or something like this. If we were supposed to be ruling together or something like this, or growing or building a new something, a bloodline or something like this, a new blueprint or something. I don't understand why it seemed like they can come in my energy, but I can't come in their energy. It seemed like they just taking from me now and bringing it back to their idols. And these are people that's here, that these men are providing my seed to these women, some of them, some of these idols, but they're hating on me. Then I would hate to see what they're going to do with the seed that come out like me. So it's really a love-hate. It's really a love-hate. It's really a something relationship with me and my peers, or me and people around me, or me and people in certain type of arenas here. Instead of helping or lending a hand, these people have mocked and ridiculed and did these things. So like I said, whatever's mine going to be left behind. It's a choice. It's a choice. I'm telling you now. These people have made enough money here in America to go back and feed their... Why did... I've never understood why it makes sense to just not give people what they need and where they're at, instead of bringing them in to trample what we got built here already in America. I just never understood that. Unless there's somebody that knows something a little bit more than I know about some seismic activity or something that's going to happen with the actual land. And so some of these people that were in America are starting to buy, I think I watched a documentary on that, are starting to buy up places in Costa Rica and all these different places or whatever. They're getting out of America. I think it was on YouTube. Maybe I'll have to watch it again. But people were getting out of America and going in places or whatever. But it's almost like, I don't know. It's kind of like a smack in the face. It's almost like these people, instead of thinking of something to do, they just thought the first thing that they... And that's why I'm saying about that true blood American energy ain't looking at running nowhere. They don't know nothing else. Everybody else got somewhere to go, but the American so-called white, black Indians, the white dark-skinned Indians that was already here. The pure-blooded Indian races that was already here. That's waking up in that same energy, and nobody understands you. What do you mean? That's so racist. Oh, don't say that. Anyone can come here. It's just a melting pot. We love it until it's not. Until it's not. I keep thinking something about domestic, endangered species or something like this. Somebody is an endangered species. It's nothing against nobody. But it's definitely something against me. We got the Hierophant in the upright here. One of those songs was like, something about to let you keep on tearing us apart. You're tearing us apart. And I don't know what that exactly means. I feel like there's a masculine energy playing victim here because he always wanted to be a part of something or act like a friend, and then put the sword in somebody's chest. I just feel like that. Nine of Pentacles. There goes Satan right here. There's the Daenerys energy here. Even though this is my energy being storm-born, right? The calm before the storm, like Trump said. Even though this is my energy, somebody else had the privilege. Somebody else is walking away looking abundant. They maybe have some abundance. Or they're at least looking abundant to the world. Maybe their real abundance one is going to come until I was gone or left or taken off this earth. But somebody looked like abundance here. There's times when I'm like, oh, well, damn, am I a dragon or do I have dragons? Because I thought I had dragons like 2 years ago, but I don't know. Maybe I don't have dragon. Maybe I am the dragon. I don't know. Two of Spears. Whatever experiences I was supposed to have, somebody else took them. It's like this was training day or something. And I never got to, like, there's no school to be a mobster. There's no school to be a gangster. If your dad leave you an empire somewhere or something like this, maybe you've seen activity or something like this. But like I said, I'm supposed to just be in the dark about everything. The moon here. But I got common sense and I got God. And I feel like some masculine energy feels like him coming away from me is God leaving me, but I don't think that. I feel like that might just be a big old rock or pebble then that's getting out of the way so the real energy can come through. I'm not afraid. Because if it was supposed to happen, it would already happen. So we got phone book. Somebody could be thinking about exposing your phone book, your call log, your Facebook, or when I see phone book, I feel like somebody saying you are the phone book. So somebody could be trying to just dump off their energy mixed up with yours to try to make it seem. Somebody could be dumping off their burdens on you, trying to have you hold the phone for them or something like this. Or either somebody want to expose you, but they also use your brain as because I keep hearing that song clutter. So other people were dumping their sins or something on somebody or dumping some of their garbage on somebody because they felt like somebody got enough garbage for themselves. It's kind of like that. Why should I go down? My garbage is not that big. So, it's almost like that speck in somebody's eye in the big log or the big board in somebody else's. All right. Again, somebody might have a speck energy in their eye, in their third eye. This could be that technology. And somebody got a big old boardroom or a board of women or something like this. This is also a board here in their eyes. This could be somebody that handles, off overseas transactions. Somebody got like a team of hackers or something on their team here. Something like that. And again, this makes me think about a big old, I know it's like an opening to a Odin. I don't know, an opening to a something here. Um, yeah, something about those who have a lot of knowledge will have little. But I feel like this was a punishment from a Lord energy that wanted to invade in some parts of the Bible, because it's like I have knowledge or an overflowing cup that just was going 90 all day long. Somebody took this energy and then took it in the underworld and then gave it to these people, and this is how they're having some type of advancements. So it's still my energy that you're using. Something like that. And some of these leaders of the world today thought this shit was funny. See, because that's what I'm saying. While keeping the dirt or dust in America's eye, or Biden running around here doing whatever, and all these people, it's kind of sad because G7 wasn't playing. Look, we got Bast with play in the reverse. And these people, if they can buy and control one person, they can buy and control anybody. All right. We got crack. Okay. Somebody could have been saying you got a crack in your womb or in your brain or something like this. Somebody could have said you were in an accident, you got your head cracked or something. I know this happened to my little sister. Supposedly she got whiplash or she got brain damage or something like this. I know that my cousin got this that moved to Alaska. I know that my best friend got it cracked in her head so many times that she could be mentally ill. But I know that it ain't me, unless something happened to me that I don't know. And then we have play here in reverse. Somebody's not playing. Somebody needs nutrition. This was in this deck and they ain't even supposed to be in there. So somebody could have placed all their junk into your, somebody could be using your mental as a dumping ground for garbage or something like this. I don't know. To get ahead while they use the information God gave me in order to try to conquer the nation and give it to other nations. People worry about, are we going to be back to normal after the vid? It ain't no back to normal no way, because this is it's a very hostile, it's a very stealth to me. But I'm just saying through my mind's eye how I'm able to see it. Because I'm the one that they're trying to hide it from. I mean, it's just like, what for? Nobody's listening to nothing I'm saying anyway. You don't even got to hide what you're doing. So I guess they're like, okay, let's just say it. Shit. Something like that. But yeah, this was problem, reaction, solution to build up a thoughty nation so that it could seem like, oh my God, we got to go in there and we got to do this and we need a Muslim ruler because this wouldn't happen because our women stay covered. I'm just telling you what's going on. So again, you ain't going to want it, I'm not even sure if these women that's trying to take control and show that they can beat America from the sidelines or out in the dark or something like this. I don't even know if they really planning on staying here, because I see people going back to their homelands eventually, but they're not going to go back until they try to overpower with lust men and brothels and things like this or whatever. They're not going to stop until they do that first. And then Allah energy moves in and say, we got to do something about these women need to be controlled. Look at their body count. What can a woman do for a man? And so these women are laughing and giggling and thinking this shit is funny because they was watching them tear down America or watching them do what they was doing to me behind the scenes. But the real shit, like I said, and this could just be my Muhammadan energy. And again, they can't fool me to think that if you ain't been dealing with me this whole time, that all of a sudden they're going to claim me as the son of either God or Muhammad. They're not going to do either. You understand what I'm saying? Even though I know that Elijah Muhammad came to me, even though he's supposed to be dead, but Farrakhan said he wasn't. Before 19 Keys came out being a popular energy, Muhammad already came to me and told me that I was chosen. So I don't know what these people got going on, even though I never met him in real life. I did not know why. This was a heavy presence that somebody was going to try to fool or try to cast me out, or I wasn't going to get something from something. I don't know what this is. They could have picked this masculine energy to do it. I don't know. I don't know. Because I still feel like that masculine energy, I feel like that's my masculine that had eyes on me at one point in time. And somebody was everything they see. And then all of a sudden, it's like this motherfucker just popped up on the earth looking totally different. And then start doing something else. Like, but again, he might be alien. Somebody might be alien or something. They're not indigenous or something like this. I don't know. Because we got temperance in the reverse. They all just look like enemies. And I feel like this is what happened to a certain queen. I think Victoria or one of them, they started thinking everybody was their enemies. But again, everybody is somebody's enemy, or everybody is not their ally, or nobody is showing up for somebody. That could be what this is as well. That was true, because I feel like they feared queens that knew their real power. That's why they made queens to be quiet, and they would have them write out everything, and they would have somebody else deliver the message, or only the king could. So I tell source keep telling me, stick on that king of king shit. They want to play with LGBTQ and them, want to play with what they are, stick on that king. The king can do no wrong. Right? And somebody be like, oh, you just want to go around and do whatever you want? No. It just means you didn't already observed me all this time. You've been stalking me and watching me. What wrong have you really seen me do other than what a king would normally do? You know, and so I don't know. That's too many. So I don't know. We got death. This temperance energy in reverse. This could always be this could also be this Taurus that's the shy person or whatever, like this behind the scenes. Or one of these people could be shy when it comes to women. I don't know. But it looked like somebody wants to end someone here. Now, this could be an Aria energy, or this could be just an ending. Somebody was in reverse or something, and this caused some type of ending here. This is what was hiding here behind the moon, that foreign energies that are not indigenous or not American gods or something like this are trying to cause a death. But there might be the same pit that they were trying to dig for me. This might be what they fall into. I don't know. Or this is what somebody wanted for somebody here. This could be somebody who perished here. Somebody didn't want me to know who were my true allies, that I could really not have to, worry if I had to worry about this person or not, if they on my side or not. Somebody didn't want me to know that here. Page of Spears here. Yeah, intel is in reverse. Somebody wanted to do something like this here. Okay? Somebody wanted to block the intel to somebody to cause a death or an ending. But I feel like whoever these people are, they're about to be blocked out of something. So somebody could be coming at you because they're seeing that people are starting to be cast out of heaven. And so they could be coming at you to get you to react, to hear something or something like this. Yeah. This book God energy here. Okay? Somebody could be coming at somebody. Let me see. Somebody could be coming at somebody, like trying to get you. And like I said, somebody want to talk about the tarot cards. I've noticed a lot of stuff about tarot cards being wicked. Nobody's going to be able to tell me nothing, especially about my Rider-Waite cards, because these tarot cards are in the Bible. We already proved it. So I'm not going to sit here and going back and forth about nobody with no tarot cards. Should have thought about that when I feel like this is also a so-called fixing, or we'll say healing, like a wound process to get somebody's brain to start thinking again, because somebody was doing brain damage. This may be why Jesus had to use those images that they questioned him about at some point in time in his journey. Yeah, he used images. Now, they could have been tarot cards to remember. The North remembers. Somebody is doing something about memory or something here. And so again, I don't. And again, ain't no real God concerned about no demon. What we'll give up the cards once you give up the ghost. Once you give up those creatures that you created in the underworld and behind the scenes. We'll give up them when you give up them lizards and them chameleons and them other energies that you got in your camp, to deliver up your dead or whatever this is. And nah, not to the dead, to the living, so they can dispose of them. How about that? Because most of these people are using the same things, but they are telling tales from the dark side. You wanted me to be the one telling tales from the crypt. You wanted me in the dark, but you could never put me in the dark because the light shines so bright, it's just going to shine through anyway. So, you know, Two of Pentacles here. So y'all could be in a dark pit or something, but it's an inner light that's going to continue to shine. This is just sharpening of the sword. Anything that you're trying to cast towards me is just sharpening of a sword. Even if I woke up today and my left arm I would just wake up just like normal. Yeah, I'll be feeling some kind of way, but I'll be waking up just normal. It's not cold heart either. It's just me. I'm just different. Somebody wants me to, I feel like somebody's already even looked into the future, and they know the reason why these people try to sell away, give away, throw away all whatever inheritance was supposed to come to me, because they're waiting for the day that this masculine get up and walk away with me. What they already got some allies or alliances already behind my back with this masculine or something, whether it's just mental or whatever it is. So they want to see the day when I'm sitting here like, oh no, he's gone and I don't have any money. And now I have to, like, somebody wants to see that. They want to see it very badly. That's what they want to see. Oh, this person ain't nothing. Look at this. But they didn't see all the shit that I lost along the way, except for my mind. These fucking people are ghoulish. It's the perfect month to be in, because these motherfuckers is monsters. And we ain't talking about no Nicki Minaj. Well, again, these motherfuckers got ulterior energies and alter egos. So I don't know. Yeah, you thinking that song is just cute or something like this, but like I said, if you think that these motherfuckers that you seeing now is just the celebrity, you better think again. We got the Chariot coming in sideways. And we got, what was this? The Two of Pentacles. Somebody could be juggling back and forth between a mother and a daughter or something like this. We got the Emperor here that's coming out sideways or shady. Okay. And then we got a Seven of Wands here. Somebody that's, I don't know if I could come show up to work today or not to protect somebody. I don't know. Somebody's on the fence about something here. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody's going to have to get rid of somebody, but we know who they can start getting rid of. I'm just trying to tell you this, okay? Unless we're on our way to Buckingham Palace, then maybe that could be something, but I feel like somebody is already doing that, and that's where they're trying to point me in the presidential, but I'm still going to be claiming to be, I'll take nothing less. Just, I'm not going to, you motherfuckers that thought you was slick and gonna ruin the country and give it back to me, you can stay here and run it, or nobody can run it. I'm gonna go to whatever's still a little bit structured and salvageable. Well, we can't pretend like somebody ain't been both. Come on. Let's not pretend that's the reason why shit is falling, because somebody was being so greedy that they didn't want the queen to shine or the king to shine, that somebody's been doing both. And that's why neither the UK or America are getting what they deserve. Everybody else is, because somebody is a pirate and somebody is into island girls and energies. And that's who they're allowing to come up out of. Again, not all these places. These places are beautiful when we go there. But some of these people will think that they live in the slums, especially in some places in Africa and other third world countries. We're only talking third world, because all these countries, just because they show us the third world country part, don't mean that these people ain't already been doing this cycle after cycle, coming here stealing from Americans and slowly building up their nation. They just not showing you everything that they do. Did you hear what's called Nikki saying her song? She don't talk about everything that she do. They not showing you everything that's going on in their nations. I'm telling you, we saying something that they already doing, just in case. When instead of just facing me and apologizing or whatever what these people have done, they, I don't know what they doing, but that's just what I feel. Okay, yeah, somebody trying to send somebody away or something, but we got the sun here. Hold on one second.